And if you're one of them...
Lights, camera, action!
Good afternoon. I'm back with you all. Right. So, what I'm doing is this chicken thingamabob. Sort of nicked a little bit of the recipe from one of the Hello Freshes with the creme fraiche. Right. So, first of all, what I'm going to do in this pan, I'm going to chop an onion up. I use the big knife. So I'm going to chop the onion up and the peppers, and I'm going to fry them here nice and well, because we all know Gareth don't like it crunchy anymore. He needs them soft. So I'm going to fry up I'm going to chop up the onion, I'm going to chop up the peppers, ready for this pan. And you don't need to see all that, do you? Because there's quite a bit going into this today, and we're just sort of winging it as we go. So I've literally just chopped the equivalent of one large pepper and one large onion. I'm going to bang some oil in this. I'm going to put it on the heat. Now, I use my tongs. I'm just going to fry these up good, because as we all know, Gareth's a little bit of a wussy lately with his food. So while we're doing that, move them all there. Before you all go, I know my frying pan's too big for this hob, I know. Let me just check that's actually there. Yes it is. I've got it on the heat. So that's just in there as of right now, onions and peppers. Bear in mind, this is not actually a recipe, I'm just kind of winging it and making this up as I go along. Right, so we're also going to put in there 2 bits of garlic. So I'm just going to chop these up. I've got the big knife out, so I'm going to try and crush it like Gareth did. And I watched him do it on the video. And he chopped them up for me, because I ain't got a garlic press. That looks a bit manky, that little bit of garlic. Let me chop that a bit off. If you're ever cooking food and anything just looks a little bit manky or not to your liking, just throw it in a bin. You know, if it just looks a bit suspect to you, you're like, just cut the bit off that looks suspect, don't mean the whole thing's ruined. Like potatoes, if you've got a dodgy bit on a potato, just chop that part off. So Gareth crushed it, didn't he? You won't mind that. Oh yeah, that worked. Squished it. So we're squishing our garlic today, and then we're going to try and chop it up into little bits. I'm not a professional chef like Gareth is. He does something like that, he goes like this with his knife. Then it chops it up right, I do it and it just sticks to that knife. What's that about? I was nowhere near the blade, people, can do. So I'm going to try and get this as small as I can. I'm such a professional. They are little bits. Oh, wait a minute, that's quite a big bit. Don't put big massive chunks of garlic. If it's fresh garlic you're using, can I squish it again, do I reckon? Will that help it? No. But don't ever put big chunks of garlic in. Now we're chopping this garlic up because I am going to put this garlic in here with these. With my fried onions and my fried peppers. Oh, an onion all over. So I am putting the garlic in with the onion and peppers. Right, and oil. That's as of right now all that's in here. And we are going to put some salt in. And we'll put some pepper in. Salt and pepper. I'm going to fry these all up nicely. Now, while these are frying up, I'm going to actually put my oven on. What's that? I missed a bit of thing. I've not chopped that pepper up. So, when you're cooking, it's all trial and error, guys. So if you forget to cook a bit of your pepper up, cut a bit of your pepper up, just wang it up afterwards, it's fine. It's not the end of the earth. Now, I'm going to get a bowl out and move this a minute. So, this is what I'm going to cook this in. So, we're actually going to make, with this, it's going to go in here. Is it big enough? Yeah, it will be. So I'm going to put some chicken. I've got these satay chicken ones, so they're a bit nutty, peanutty. Right, and you can just defrost these and eat these. I've not actually defrosted them, so I'm just going to pull them off the stick and I'm going to lob them in and make a sauce. Hopefully I'm going to get them off there. Should be able to, shouldn't I? Yeah, that'll come off. Right, while that's cooking, and I'm going to take these off here, I'll get back to you in 2 minutes. Been frying these lovely. I'm going to show you them in a second. So, as of right now, just remember I've not done anything different while I was off camera other than dice the chicken up off the thing. So in here we have the onions, peppers and the garlic, bit of oil, that's it so far. Oh, and salt and pepper. So in here I've diced that chicken up off them skewers, quite big chunks, so I've cut that up as well. And this is, I did take chicken breasts out to do it with chicken breasts, but they're not defrosted, they're still frozen. So I thought I'll use these because these was in the freezer. Do you remember when I got these from Morrison's before? And they're just, you can either defrost them or you can cook it, heat them through. But they are ready to eat more or less straight away. So I am just leaving these burning a bit and I'm all together. So I know they're cooked. Now, so in the chicken, the sauce that we're going to make, because we're going to have this with some tagliatelle. Now, do you remember when I used the creme fraiche before? I really enjoyed that. So, for a sauce, we're going to, I'm going to put creme fraiche in. I'm going to put the whole tub in of creme fraiche. With my chicken. And I'm going to cook this on the hob. So what I'm going to do now, before I forget, because I have forgot, I've got some tomatoes, full plum tomatoes. Stick them in that pan with them. I've got all about them, didn't I? And throw these tomatoes in and mix them up. I've literally, that one's a bit green, that's to come out. But I've literally just thrown 2 of them out and they're going in. I have got a thing for whole plum tomatoes at the moment. You don't want to put the tomatoes in? Don't. It's entirely your choice. Let them cook on there for a little bit. So I am putting them in here with this in a minute. So we've got the creme fraiche, my chicken. I'm going to put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and I am going to put in this some paprika. I do like a bit of paprika with the creme fraiche. I did last time, I right enjoyed it, it was nice. And this chicken and sauce is going to make, and some cheese. I'm going to put, do you reckon I should put cream cheese in? Or actual cheese? I've got cream cheese, yeah. Oh yeah, got some soft cheese. Some garlic and herb as well. I'm going to dump that in my creme fraiche. Why not? Oh yeah, it's alright. Can't put anything with my hands, you know. Right. So I'm putting some cream cheese in. That's about half a tub. Cream cheese and creme fraiche. Can you mix them? I don't know. I'll find out, aren't we? What get off my leg? Anyway. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all this. Do you think I should drain it first? I'm going to drain the oil. So remember, creme fraiche, soft cheese and some chicken in there. I think it's a little bit oily this. So I gotta face me cooking. I should make it up as I go on. I am going to drain the oil off this. So I'm going to put that on a low light. I'm going to stand that chicken and my creme fraiche on there. Right. And I'm just going to take these out and drain some oil off them with this. Because I think there's a little bit too much oil on there for my liking. I'm worried if I put oil in with the creme fraiche and the cheese, it might split it a little bit. So let's just drain some of it on this kitchen roll. This is why I buy expensive kitchen roll as well, guys. I just love it because it's thick and it just does as you want. But these onions are definitely not crispy now, so I'll have no complaining from Gareth. So that's good. I'll have no moaning off the old man. No moaning from you. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Gordon Ramsay.
Oh no, I'm just looking.
So I'm draining them a little bit. I'm going to put the heat up on this now a second. Spoon. I'm just going to get a little bit of heat in this. Now, I've not added any water because if you remember that chicken's frozen. So I don't want to put a bit of water in if I'm not going to need it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to heat this up, just get it to a boil, then I'll come back to you before we do anything else. Would you like to say hello to all my subscribers? Look at him with his headphones on. Would you like to say hello to everybody? Guest starring.
Hello, what?
It's Gareth Pugh from Pugh's on Tour.
I think they know that.
They might not, there might be new subscribers.
What are you making?
Chicken summit.
Is that what they're calling it? Chicken summit?
Yeah.
Do you think I look like my duck with my headphones?
Yeah, I do. We need to put them on the dashboard. I'm going to clean the dashboard first, though. I'm going to get it right good clean. Come and show me your duck. I don't know if they've seen it on this channel. Oh, this is going nice and creamy, this.
Sarah, do I look like it?
Right, look at all that oil that's come out of there, that's great. There's loads of oil come out of this. And for everybody who says I don't need 3 bits of it, can you see that bottom one? So, yeah, I did. Yeah, definitely needed 3. Now, I was going to turn it off while it got to a heat, but it's heated up quite fast. Smells nice. Now, last time I cooked the creme fraiche, I cooked it for 25 minutes in the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tip all this in this pan, mix it together, put it on a low light, turn it down real low. That's my plan. Shall we see if it works? Put that on there so I don't have to clean the side because I'm a lazy gal. Right. hopefully I can pick this up without dropping it everywhere. And just tip it in a pan. And look at all the oil on there. That would have gone in had I just tipped that in there. And look at that on there. Don't want all that oil in your food, do you? I don't. So let me give this a mix up. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it smells banging. Let me show you what it looks like in a second. So this now looks like this. Right? You followed so far. I am going to add some cheese to that, but I need to grate the cheese or chop it into smaller bits. You know, some actual cheese. I'm not going to put loads in. I'll show you when I do it, but I think I am going to chop it up so I don't have to grate it and chop up small and put it in while it's like that. I'm going to turn this on low because it's bubbling, and I'm going to put a lid on that. 15-20 minutes. So let me just tidy this bit up and then I'll show you the next bit. Let me just tidy this and I will be back to you. I'm back now, I've got a bit of room. So let's be precise in this menu that I've just invented today. You want to take a block of cheese about this big. Right, and we're going to cut about that much. Not loads. Right, now I'm going to cut this into little diced bits. Right, because I'm lazy and I don't want to grate it and put it on later, so I'm going to put it in while it's cooking. Right, and then I can just chop it right small and just chop it up into bits like that. It'll just melt in it, won't it? I don't want too much, like I said. I'm just chopping it into little patterns. I've cut so much off, you know. So, cheese tax. So roughly this much cheese. I'll show you what it's like. Oh, give it a stir. Oh, it smells banging. I've not tasted this. Oh. But that's what it looks like. Bubbling away. You should taste a little bit. Not with chicken, let me just taste a little bit. That tastes really nice actually. Garlic might need a bit of chilli, we'll see. I am going to add the cheese. Remember, precise this amount. Get your pan, just wang it in, look. Even though you bit your bit in, so. And then just get a stir, guys. Get it a stir. So this is on low now, it's just simmering away. That cheese will melt in there, you see. See if you haven't grate it. Put my lid back on, make sure my holes are covered. Is it on low? It's definitely on low. And I'm going to leave that to simmer for another at least 15 minutes. In the meantime, there's another part to this food. So let me get that out and I'll be back. So, after I finish tidying up, what I have literally filled a pan. Let me show you if I can pick it up. Just a pan with water, nothing else in it, right? I've got it on a high heat. I'm going to heat that up. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in it, just a little bit of oil. I don't know why you put oil in it, but it says you do online. Because I've looked online, I've never cooked this. And it just says 10 minutes on the back of the packet. So I've cooked pasta before, obviously. And that's 7 minutes. So we're going to do this. I'm going to sit this on some tagliatelle. Make it look right posh and all that. Now, I'm going to cook 4 nests of this, 2 each, 2 nests each. So it'll be about half a bag, not even that. And this is 400 gram bag, yeah. And this cooks for 10 minutes, it says. But you don't want to add your tagliatelle to this till it's boiling. So I'm going to boil that until it's boiling, while this is just simmering away nicely. Can't be that hard to cook it, can it? It's just like pasta, I'm assuming. Except with pasta, I always put salt in. But it does say online with tagliatelle, Italian egg tagliatelle, you put in a little bit of oil in your water. So that's what I've done. I'll see you when it's boiling. So I just wanted to have a quick chat to you all. I wanted to say hi to the new subscribers. Over the last 3 months, I've had about 500, 600, 700 or something like that. Over the last 5 months, 4 or 5 months. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the shit show, everyone. Anyway, I've had a lot of people saying, why do I never try my food? What Gareth does. So, and they've noticed I don't dish it up. So, I'm going to show you a trick. 1 minute. So, I'm, at the moment, because of my weakness in my arm, when I sit down, I'm finding it hard to cut my food. So, I'm eating from a dog bowl. So, mine's a bit like, you know, when you feed a toddler. So, I put all my food in here, so I don't spill it everywhere and don't drop it everywhere, because I've got quite a shaky arm. And I chop it up, and I've been eating with a spoon. Big spoon, not a little spoon. It's not a big deal, but I'm not doing that on camera, because it's a lot of faffing about me. Not because I'm bothered. It is what it is. But that's why I'm not recording me tasting. I'm just recording Gareth tasting. I'm excited to see him taste this tonight, because it smells amazing. Look, he's always ruining my vlog with his coughing. He's editing. He's in his little corner. And that's where he'll stay till I let him out. He'll stay there till I say, teacher, ready, and then he'll be done for the day. This smells lovely. My water's not quite at a rolling boil. It's getting there, but it's not boiling. But it's getting there, and that's on the really lowest heat ever. Took the lid off. So, when you're cooking stuff with the lid on, if it gets a little bit too much moisture in it, and you want it to simmer down a bit, take the lid off that last 10 minutes, and then it'll reduce itself back down without the lid on. Just in case you didn't know that. Not everybody does. So, yeah, so I thought I'd just say thank you to all and explain why I never taste on the camera myself. I'm buzzing. We found loads of Dr. Pepper Zero in the boat earlier. Happy days. Right. I'll pick you back up in a minute when I'm putting the nests in. Homies, welcome back. Anyway, this is boiling, look. So you're going to take this tagliatelle in, they come in nests, like I said. Oh, a bit's falling out, so we're just going to plonk the nests in. Some are big nests, some are small, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Make sure they're all in the water, that's what you're after. I've put nothing in this other than that oil. Is that enough? Shall I put one more nest in? Oh, there might have been 2. Don't worry guys, if there's any left over I'll feed it to ducks and geese. There's always geese flying over. That's more than enough now, isn't it? So, 10 minutes. I'm going to check my tablet. And they should be cooked in 10 minutes. And this is more or less done now. It's just on a low light, keeping it warm. Like I said, little bubbling away. I'll keep stirring this. I'm not going to touch that. I'm just going to leave it for the 10 minutes. So I'll see you in 10 minutes. Hello, Mr. Editor.
Yeah.
I've cooked you some food.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, wait till I've done this.
How long will it take you to do that?
Not long.
This will be ready in about 5 minutes. If that's any good for you.
Yeah, 5 minutes is fine.
Oh, 5 minutes is perfect. You have to give him notice for everything, people. So it's all ready, look. I'm just going to drain this. And then we've just got to let him test it. Tastes nice, I've tasted it. I think it tastes nice. We'll see what the boss man thinks in a minute. Look at that. It's only a little plate. Guys, I know it looks massive, but this is a little plate. Although I think I've cooked too much pasta. We'll see. Are you ready for your tea, love?
I am. I'm coming. Ooh,
I know we
what's
don't
that?
eat loads of pasta, but it's a change. Tagliatelle. But
Good
it's,
thumbnail.
yeah. It's the concoction that I made that I want you to try. Yes, it's cooked. "10 minutes with oil."
Banging enough. Yeah. Smells like curry.
It's not, it's like a chicken summit, I don't know. Throw loads of stuff in together. Do you need chilli for it? Am I going to get 4 in a row?
Oh, it's got a funny taste. Tastes like chicken korma.
Does it?
Yeah.
How bizarre. There's no coconut in it.
Isn't there?
No. I want to put it in, you don't like it. You only like coconut in Bounties.
I would tomato. Just like chicken korma.
Do you like it, or would you like some chilli?
Do I have to tell the truth?
Yeah. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Say
It's
so.
nice.
Hey!
But yeah, I like some chilli.
Would you like some chilli?
Well, yeah,
It's
that's
okay.
nice. Maybe sauce could have been a bit runny, you know.
I know, but I tried to not make it too runny because you don't like it too runny. And then
Should have mixed it all in one.
I am doing that in my dog bowl in a minute.
Yeah, so it covered everything.
I want yours to look presentable for these lot.
Oh, is that what it was? The camera.
Yeah. So other than chilli, you like it?
Yeah.
Ooh, and can I just say I made that sauce from scratch myself.
Did you make pasta yourself?
Yeah. I rolled it through a pasta machine and everything where you watch on this video.
It's easy to make pasta, you know.
4 in a row.
It's not 4 in a row.
4 in a row, on a roll. So thank you for watching if you are one of them.
The cooking light's getting better, isn't it?
Bye. And if you're one of them,